What do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Andre Bishop's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's even in Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science.
Stewart's making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest. Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, home to our heavyweight fight tonight between Andre Bishop and Reggie Stewart. Of course, Bishop has been labeled the comeback kid. Now trying to make a go of it as a heavyweight, the former middleweight, fast-rising prospect hurt his right hand in his last fight against Meldrick Johnson. Now he's back, and trainer Gus Carisi is not worried, telling anybody who would listen, Bishop is fine. The right hand is healed, and watch out, he's on the attack.
Well, that's easy for him to say, but the fighter has to feel that it's all right. You know, it's a mental thing. In the gym with the big gloves, with the headgear, yeah, it's been okay. Now with the small gloves, no headgear, early on, you have to wonder whether or not there's going to be a little hesitation in throwing that hand.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Stewart's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that can be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So,
beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Stewart's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Don't stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you have to keep working.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move away.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign.
Side to side. Move your head.
Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Halfway through round number 2. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Solid right by Andre Bishop. Stewart's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Stewart's right hand scores well. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Nice solid left hand scored by Stewart. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Now, make him pay for his misses.
Okay, relax.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Protecting his head well with his guard. Stewart's left working well that time. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Oh, his opponent scores, but now a good punch there by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Teddy, it's big shot. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down.
Come on, get to your feet. 2.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Again to the melon. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Well-placed counter punch by Stewart. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And this round comes to an end.
circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving, side to side. All right? Keep moving. Don't let...
Bishop's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
A piercing uppercut by Reggie Stewart. Scores well to the head with the right hand. That's a good block by Stewart. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Nice work with the overhand right. Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wonder if he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Bishop's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round. That was an easy 3 minutes for him, and he's got momentum.
Yeah, what I like about him is we know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. A little head hunting with the right.
Unload! More punch!
The combo lands upstairs. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Reggie Stewart. Oh, what a power punch he was able to land there.
Joe, that's what you call setting up a trap. Not a mouse trap, but a punch trap. Step back a little bit, invited him in, bang.
Bishop's right hand scores well that time. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that
he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Andre Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. There is something called a will to win. Andre Bishop has it. He's going to find a way to overcome the damage that was done. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Andre Bishop utilizing that right hand well. There's no doubt in my mind that it is fully healed. Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Andre Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. Stewart's still got to be careful in this round. Yes, he's more secure on his feet, but it wasn't long ago he was rocked.
But this is where his experience comes in, Joe. You know, he's been in this situation before. He's been rocked before in fights, also in the gym, so he knows what to do.
At this point, you have to feel that Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed. He continues to throw it here in the midst of this. Oh! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get up, get up! Get up!
And Andre Bishop.
Remember, stick and move.
And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Stewart's scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Stewart's got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Nice combo by Andre Bishop. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Overhand right.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Scored well up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop.
Hook off the jab, hook off the jab.
He gets off with a combination up top. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. He scores with the jab. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot upstairs. Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Stewart's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Landing 2 jabs by Stewart. Solid left hand to the head. Solid right by Stewart. Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand. Left to the body. Accurate hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Reggie Stewart. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Nice work, King. Good job there, Brad. Feel nice.
Back to action here at the start of this round. Solid shot. The left hand came in. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Bishop's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him. Showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Blocks one and then brings his own bazooka. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Well-placed hook there. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Andre Bishop. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And that does it for this round. Stewart's ripped by an uppercut. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Nice strike after catching one by Reggie Stewart. Sending out the power shot, it was a straight left hand. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
Well, the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. Whether or not Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed, the bottom line is he continues to have success with it here tonight against Reggie Stewart. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Right to the head with that right. Successfully targeting the head. That was well done by Reggie Stewart.
Back to the body.
Now he brings the left hand upstairs. Hits him in the mug with the right. Combination to the head. Look at that! Look at the torque from that uppercut. It floored him.
Focus! 2, 3, 4. Let's go! Get up!
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Andre Bishop. And that's the end of round 4. Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand. Solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You talk about putting an issue to rest. How about Andre Bishop scoring a knockout with the injured right hand everybody was questioning? He does it here tonight.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack
guys,
Center.
obey
Tonight,
my commands at
Andre
all
Bishop
times.
takes on
Let's have
Dwight
a good,
Cooper.
clean fight. Touch him up.
All right, let's go.
Round number 1 between Bishop and Cooper. Of course, Bishop has all the career momentum with the victories at heavyweight against Castillo and Johnson. And most recent, Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Good job.
Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Bishop snapping that jab. Bishop with a nice combination. A good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cooper. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. Gets rid of that effort. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Great combination from Bishop. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. And round number 3 is underway. Andre Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Parries that punch intended for the head. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye. Able to dismiss it. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Cooper's defense is paying off now. Combo lands to the head. Bishop's left landing well. Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper.
Attaboy!
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Hey, let's go!
And round 3 comes to an end.
I need you to keep this up. I need more than one punch.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good jab by Cooper.
Keep working the body.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Andre Bishop. Good step back counter punch there.
Come on, cover up.
Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good effective work with that straight right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Cooper. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Another flush shot lands upstairs.
You need to keep that head moving.
A stinging uppercut by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Move your head.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Andre Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Bishop's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Halfway through this round here, Carissie's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. How about that left hand? Final 10 seconds. A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper, gets that right hand over Cooper's jab. Super 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Scores up top with a left. Now there's the jab. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Cooper's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop.
That's it. That's it.
I want the combinations. You land in one shot, but I need to see 3, 4 punches now, all right?
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye.
Watch that. Don't let him get to you.
Comes with the straight right hand. Blocks the headshot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Now he ties up there. Flush right hand to the head. And the halfway point of round 7. Cooper's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Scored well up top. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Overhand right can be so effective. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And that's the end of round 7. Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. And he counters back with a big shot. Bishop's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. There's the hook. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Andre Bishop smashed by a hook. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger.
He's coming.
Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Headshot lands, was a hook. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. How about that exchange? This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. A well-placed left hand up top. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. And round 8 comes to an end. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. The combination punching now scoring well by Andre Bishop. Now hugging on the inside. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Dwight Cooper. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Little head hunting with the left.
Move! Go!
90 seconds into the 9th round. Cooper's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cooper. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. Andre Bishop coming out for the final stanza of what has been a highly competitive, close fight. Too tough to call. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Like that. Nice.
Good combination to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. See how he targets that hook? Halfway through this 10th and final round. Bishop's combination punching is working well here.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Looking good.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Cooper's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Ten seconds to go in this, the final round.
Let's go.
So 2 guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Oh, explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dance.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.